Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'm your caster and cameraman for today, and the attack's gonna go in quickly as I was late. The Boomer's gonna miss, the Hunter's gonna get nothing, the Jockey is not gonna go, and we're gonna have the North American ReBooT Cup between Yatakarasu and Question Mark, and I am not running solo, I have a co-caster, Wolfie. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing so much fine, dude. Thanks for having me on board.
Not a problem at all, and we're going to jump into this match pretty quickly. It's going to be Question Mark against Yatagarasu, playing on Parish Overgrowth. This is the map that they voted for. One hit already went in, and there's no spit, so they go early here. The charger misses, Jockey finds a target. Smoker lands, Boomer blocks, so it's going to get some Smoker damage onto Rochelle. Does get cleaned off. And then as far as the roster rundown here, why don't you take the first team for us, Wolfie?
First team, so that would be Question Mark. For Question Mark, we have Snipe, NF, and that would be Rail. Phoenix, is it? Okay, Phoenix, and then Doom. I wasn't too sure about that third one.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure yet either. I did figure it out from just looking at all the team IDs. We always get them all right before the game starts, just to make sure everybody's using who they're supposed to use. And this tank is about to be up here, Wolfie. This tank could get 2 cars and depend how it goes, but I don't know what Yatakarasu is going to do. Are they going to save for the hit back, or are they going to go for more damage? That's going to be the question. See what happens when the survivors inch forward.
It's the other way, but you forgot to say the Yatakarasu roster. How about you do that quickly before they hit?
Sapnak, JKL, Mutiny, and Grifo. And the Hunter gets killed out of the sky because he becomes the tank, and the SI don't go at all. Okay, they go late here. They try to grab the last one, not able to do so. I don't like where that charger spawned. Oh, he lands! Okay, never mind. They get some damage out of that, and Grifo is going to stand above and does not choose to get the extra car, though, Wolfie. No car alarm coming in, just going to get the 1 car.
Indeed. And we know about this area, MK. The more cars, the better, because of the position the survivors have over here. Especially the little upframe they can go upon on. Like where Rochelle and LSR. It's really hard to do anything against that. But he is getting his first car in Grifo, the tank, throwing a rock as well, it looks like. Gets skeeted. Boomer gets a triple boom. That's actually really huge. It all depends on the horde now and if the tank will commit with it. The car's in a decent position so far. Car's in a great place. Smoker's trying to look to get something. Snipe is by himself in the back. Tank is going to his way. Ellis kind of missed positions and gets hit because of it. Smoker tongue gets cleared. And the tank is actually dead! Wow, that was a quick kill on the tank, MK.
Wow, they landed a 3 boom. And the commons got a little stuck in a certain area in the back. I don't know if you noticed. There's about 6 of them just running in circles. Something I'm gonna have to look at. But still,
I did not actually.
3 boom car in, and the tank gets almost nothing. It gets 1 punch, and it's killed off.
Just 1.
Impressive by Question Mark for sure.
Reloading.
Really good laser sights on the tank, you could say at this point. But they do. But for Yatakarasu, they have a 2-2 with a Spitter, Boomer, Smoker, and Charger for this little hit over here. If they hit quick enough, maybe they might have enough time for the safe room hit, but most likely not because of how far they are in. But we shall see. Boomer is setting up, trying to maybe get a cheeky boom. All of the other SIs are going in. Smoker doesn't get something, Boom gets 1, Charger goes to charge, misses. Spec gets nothing, and that will be basically a no-hitter. A good shutdown by Question Mark.
Yeah, they're going to take this very well. One thing to note that unfortunately for Yatakarasu, they don't have their captain. Unfortunately, his PC has died, so he's not going to participate. So Yatakarasu is down their lead guy, maybe even their caller. NF calls out the attack, but it's not going to make it in time. And that is a big map 1 score with only 300 points delta, able to be getting distance. And they put 828 up. I cannot stress how big that score is, Wolfie. I don't think the viewers understand. That is huge.
That is basically a perfect score. That's 80% of the first map. And we, as we discussed, like 90% would be perfect, right? But would you discuss saying that 80% is like semi-perfect at that point, MK?
It's almost. I mean, it's pretty much clean. The tank punch might have been 6% of that damage, to be honest with you, which is quite crazy.
Somewhere.
That's all they were able to scram together. But map 1 is kind of survivor-sided. But remember, like you were saying, when the tank is taken, you could take it up on that top balcony. It is difficult for the car to get up there, but if it is put in the right position, it could absolutely lay everybody down who's on top of there. We've seen it happen before. So it kind of a little fun fact about Parish 1 compared to Parish 1 Overgrowth is none of the tank fights are the same. They are all different. Even if you run all the way back to the safe room area, it is different because there's more spawns back here. It's a little bit more dangerous, and you don't have the opportunity to push forward through the gate. There is no open gate in the fence, so it gives a lot of difference, and that was the main point of it. And we'll see how it goes for Yatakarasu, Wolfie. Need to put up a big score to keep up with question mark.
Indeed, they do. It's a hard watch with 80% onto question mark side, but let's see how Yatakarasu will manage. Sorry, wait, I mixed up the teams. Let's 180 that. The boomer goes in, Jockey gets unfortunately killed off. Hunter is trying to get something, Spit goes through. Gets a bit of spit damage through, but overall, a pretty clean shutdown from Yatakarasu.
Yeah, I think the only damage that came out was Nick backing through the spit, or no, I mean Coach back through the spit, and there Nick finally got hit by a common, and spawns are about to be up, and they're gonna have to take it. Would look like to be one more. Was their spawn rotation better? Oh, much better. Look at this. Charger, Smoker, Jockey, and the spit. A good hit for the top of the stairs, but the question is, what is question mark gonna do? I mean, it is their team name, so you never really know. And it looks like they're going to go for the stairs. And I agree with this, Wolfie. When you have to take a corner with a spit up and a charger, it makes it very difficult for the survivors to win that 1v1. And it puts them on their tippy toes, where if you fail, you take a lot of damage. There's nothing else you can do.
Very much so. And the charger goes in, but gets immediately deleted for the staircase. Smoker goes a bit of trying to get something. LC's a bit like 1 to 2 damage, but overall, a really good shutdown by Yatakarasu once again. They're really holding on to their health bonus just before the tank gets up, MK.
Yeah, those two shotgun players on the stairs landed their shot, and the Uzi player cleaned it up. It was very beautifully done. The Charger had no opportunity. They're very separated. The Hunter became the tank, though, so they couldn't do much. And let's see what Xenix is going to do with this tank. He's making it up to the high ground. And it looks like he's planning to cut them off, but he's not going to make it. And he has to slow down here. And he also chooses not to go for the extra car. So Xenix is just going to bring in the sedan. Charger goes for a sack, and it looks like it's going to be a tri-cap with the Jockey, Hunter, Smoker. And Yatakarasu, I don't know. For a minute there, I thought they were going to go all the way back. It said they're contemplating. And there's a risk with doing that. Remember, if you go all the way back, you're going to have spawns above you during the transition inside the garage. Not only that the tank could cut you off by going over the blue building, but it doesn't look like that's going to be so. They're going to play their chances, and the car is in. Tank, not the greatest car there. He misses a punch. It's going to cost him about 1,100 so far. Oh, they back off because they're scared. Oh, the car's not in a great spot. The Smoker, oh, it works out perfectly. The Hunter lands, and the Jockey lands. The car's kind of stuck, though, but it's going to be a second in cap. And he gets a punch onto Nick. He misses one there, and his tank's still pretty healthy. He has a Smoker, and he gets a double punch. Smoker's going to get this tank another corner. He backs off. He's going to try to grind out a survivor, but he gets a pull on this. No way does he hit that survivor. No, he does not. So it's not going to be a wipe yet, it would seem. But spawns are coming up. The Boomer lands. The Smoker comes in, delays it. There's a car flying in. It misses. The tank delays the pickup, but he misses the car. And what a wild tank fight that was. Yatakarasu are going to take... Oh, the Charger lands. One slam comes out. The damage is not done yet. So we still have to wait to do a point evaluation. I don't think the delays are going to happen anymore. So they were at about 90-some% bonus, down to 36.9, 34.6 post-pill pop. But my goodness, Wolfie, I looked for a minute there like question marks. Tank wasn't going to do much, and that Smoker saved him.
Oh yeah, that Smoker was the MVP for that tank engage that happened. Got that first incap.
Oh!
Hunter, unfortunately, gets skidded by Sapnex. Jockey gets coached for a second. A nice little 2 proxy boom in the back. But otherwise, they are looking not as fine with the tank that happened, but they can still make the map with some decent distance, about 230 in the bonus range. They are gonna be a bit behind, but oh wait, the Horde is being a bit obnoxious about them, and that will give enough time for the question mark team to get another hit going in, and they are setting it through. Smoke goes through, gets cut by Sapnex. Hunter goes in, lands perfectly. The Charger gets a double right there, gets a spit on as well, a slam into it, a smoker pull in the back, and Nick gets incapped. And that's a lot more bonus off the table there, MK.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen what happened there, but the big delay was actually not because of the commons, because Ellis found 2 sets of pills in the ambulance and called his team back to get it, and it costed them about 180 bonus to grab those 2 sets of pills. It looks like it wasn't very worth it at all. No, it was not. It got them hit pretty hard. And not only that, they are not even able to transition. They leave Rochelle in the back. The Charger lands. The Jockey lands on the cell. The Jockey covers after the Hunter lands. Oh, and the Boomer stumbles everybody off. This could be disastrous for Yatagarasu. He tries to pounce around just to cause delays now. And the survivors have to split 2 and 2. Sapnak's going to get pounced. And now it is up to Nick to save the team. The Jockey has a couple of seconds. And it looks like this is going to be death. I think they're going to wipe out here. I don't know if they're going to be able to save. Smoker's going to clean it up. Jockey will get some scratches. Take him away, Jock. Into the spit. And Yatakarasu will wipe out on map 1, finding himself in a hole by a couple 100-point delta.
Very unfortunate little hit difference that happens right there. A little bit of separation, a little bit of caps in the front and the back. Separation coming through. Granted, they are 600 down, somewhat, a bit low before then. But we still have a few maps to go through, and if it's an early tank, still have a chance to come back from this MK. Do not.
Oh, they absolutely do, yeah. The first map wasn't worth a lot of points, so luckily they're not down more. I mean, if it was any other campaign, they're probably down another 200 to 250 on top of this, probably down 800. But instead, they have this. They have a tank at half of the way. It's going to be a pretty difficult tank to play, though, Wolfie. It's going to be out in the open. Survivors can choose to play it out in the field, but the problem is you have the ball in the center and a dumpster behind the bathrooms, so they might retreat back to the open street in the area in the corner. But we'll see what happens. Now the Charger lands. Boomer lands too. Hunter lands. But everything is cleaned up so fast that the damage output is minimal. We'll see if the boom damage can come in, but they have an unboomed Rochelle trying to do everything she can to prevent the boom damage from happening. And they get 1% of the boom damage after it was all said and done. And opening hit is 5% of the total damage, and not terrible without a spit, Wolfie. Not terrible.
Not terrible at all. 5% without a spit is a very reasonable amount of damage to get. But they do have a spitter now with a really good hit with a smoker charger and a jockey alongside the spit. But granted, this is a pretty open area for the survivors, so it could be pretty much shut down. But it all depends on the patience on both sides. But we will have to see how that goes. Smoker does try to get a pull, gets immediately killed off. Jockey gets nothing. Charger goes for something, gets killed off, and the spitter, it will be holding the spit. And will spit alongside to do a little bit of blockage. And then most likely respawn.
Yeah,
which she is doing.
I forgot I have captions on. I apologize, viewers.
Oh, wait, you do?
Yeah, I had captions on. But that last attack was really rushed. I mean, the smoker pulled before the Charger was even rocketing in, so it doesn't look like they were quite coordinated with their special infected. It does seem without Thug Life in there, their captain, attacks are a little uncoordinated. I don't know how much more is going to happen. Hunter pouncing around. The smoker walked it in a little late. There goes some spit. They get some spit damage on Ellis. Okay. I mean, they salvage that. They get some pretty good damage, believe it or not, from, what was that, 95% down to 88.9, so somehow the damage came in. Most of it went on to Doom, down to 62%. I mean, 62 health total. But, I mean, if we're looking at tank punches here going into this Woofy, it's going to be 5, 4, 4, 3. And I'm pretty sure that that 3-punch Doom is going to definitely pop his pills when Mutiny chooses to come in.
Yeah, most certainly, yeah. That would be the case. I would hope so, at least. Make it a little more easier to survive this tank. And the tank is up against, on Yatakarasu side's Mutant Leah. And he is getting the dumpster in play. Does fly right in the middle of it. Boomer gets a 1 on the neck.
He's got to ignore the ball.
They still have a charger.
Oh my... Wow!
No, he does not. The ball's
never seen
flying.
That. Did you ever see anybody punch the ball that far before?
No, I have not. That is a really good ball.
He's no way he gets that out of there. There's way too much.
Unfortunately,
no way.
Because the amount of weight that the ball has, you cannot get it over. Unfortunately.
But that's a good
Because
dumpster.
if you look at but if you look at the size of the ball, it has too much weight on it, so it's really hard to position it properly, regardless of even of the first hit. But the tank will be committing now. Chucky Smoker charging for the supports coming through. Oh, dumpster gets double dumpster down goes through. Smoker gets the pull for the tank. The tank will not be able to capitalize on it. Does throw a rock, gets it. Chucky gets M2'd, unfortunately. Tank will go in for that punch, pushes Coach far away, and makes him eat his pills. Smoker will get the Coach staggered by himself, and Tank seems to be going for the kill, or maybe even 2, depending. And Nick is almost dead, and the Nick is dead. Hunter is playing as well, and Alice actually dies as well. That leaves only 2 survivors left for this whole ordeal, with a boom coming through. Oh my god, MK.
Oh my goodness, what a dumpster. That was a heck of a bank shot. And they're going to sack it to the quad. That Spitter could just spectate out. And he does after the 3 seconds, so that's good. And now it's going to be quad after quad after quad till they swipe up these 2 survivors. And this is what Yatagarasu needed, Woofy. They killed 2 of question mark. And now they got to finish it up for opportunity to break into that point delta. And we'll have to wait as NF and Xenix have a little hard time jumping over this hedge.
I mean, the edges are annoying, MK. We know it. They're pretty annoying to deal with.
I think they just go in the alley. They just be patient here. Let them take the alley.
Yeah, there's no need to really rush against this. Make sure you have a certain amount of area to hit with the squad attempt. And it's only 2 survivors, MK, you know? So it's more likely to maybe get a wipe from it. Smoker misses a tonk, a nice geek comes through. Tarja lands, Smoker lands, but it's already get killed. Will the Chucky get the last shot? And he falls, and that's going to be a wipe.
So close. They actually almost cleared. I was about to say.
He almost did.
I was about to say, Wolfie, if these 2 guys make it to the safe room, I would lose my poop, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. It's difficult to shut down 4 SI plus commons with only 2 guns out. Not an easy task.
Safer might be stretching it a little bit, but I think they would have maybe made it to the 4 at least, with that, if they managed to kill all 4 of them there. But they did kill 2 out of 4 of them, and they were close to killing the third one. So, just for the 2 of them, it wasn't that bad of a showing, just for 2.
The dumpster was crazy. I tell you what, if Yatagarasu needed anything like a gleam of hope, they got it with that. I'll tell you, that tank was beautifully done. I was about to say, when you were calling it after the tank would have died off, that his commit path was questionable because he didn't go on top of the building to take minimal chip. But it looks like I didn't know exactly anything I was talking about because he knew from the beginning, apparently the survivors would back up in a certain way, and that car would bounce. The dumpster would bounce off the cop car and land onto 2 survivors is just insane to me. Absolutely insane.
Yeah. That ricochet was phenomenal. And MK, as we know, since just because we're in the spectator seat doesn't mean that we know what's gonna be going on, you know? it's always a great surprise. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, and that if you're rooting for the underdog here, Yatakarasu, which they have a difficult task on beating Question Mark, a very, very dominant team over the course of the last couple years since they've been playing together. This is what they needed. They can actually just make safe room with 500 bonus, and they don't have any health on them on top of that. They will break into the points and make it almost about half the way there. But they definitely want some bonus. Let's see what they could do when the tank play comes. Couple of SI attacks beforehand, and the opening one will be a tri-cap with Boom. And let's see if Question Mark can hold the mental game together and stay with it. And with them being together as long as they have been, Woofy, I'm pretty sure they can bite the bullet and take it. Let's see what happens with the pull. Charger goes to the safe room, misses. Hunter does land, so does the Boomer. Good sack order, and we're going to have a tri-cap with Spit without the Hunter coming in right after this.
Indeed we do.
They took it better though, Woofy. Yatagarasu.
They did. Definitely. Much better dealing.
Better, right? I think it was 5% the first hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So they definitely took it like 20%, like 40% better than Question Mark did in the first starting hit. But as you said, with the new no Hunter, with the Spit, Jockey, Charger, and Smoker, the survivors are ready for the hit. As we see from JKL, they are expecting a hit, clearing the commons.
Reloading.
But the infected also seem to be ready to hit. So we will have to see how this goes out. Two shotguns in the front, Smoke gets a ball in the back, Charger unfortunately misses. Jockey lands, bit of spit damage from the coach. Pull coming through, gets killed out. But is there something you want to say, MK, there? I think you saw something that I didn't.
Ellis got pushed across the map by the Charger. He pushed him. I don't know if I've seen that. Did anybody see that? Yeah, he like got... You know how sometimes a spitter can hit you and it zips you across the map a little bit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happened to Ellis with the Charger.
Wait, what?
I don't know if anybody caught that, but clip it for me. I don't know if anybody was paying attention, but that was pretty insane. But anyways, keep it with the action. It's going to be a Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Boomer. Good job on Question Mark keeping the tri-caps every hit so far with Boomer Spitter rotation. Hunter got shown up a little early. He's going to hide up in the bushes. Maybe go up for a DP. There is a pretty high ceiling on this campaign, on this remake. It's been put up a little higher than normal. Boomer is going to spawn. The Charger's going to walk it in. Oh, the Jockey finds a target. The Hunter does not. It looks like the Hunter's going to keep.
Indeed it does. Even though Boomer died second, it does not matter because the tank will be up under the hands of Snipe from Team Question Mark. And they still have a bit of horde to deal with, but it looks like mostly it's been cleared out, so they can easily and safely run it backwards, while Snipe will be pursuing them slowly but surely. We do have a one boom on the coach in the back, no proxy towards that, and he will getting that dumpster in, but it gets in a really awkward position, I would say so. And let's see with the ball. Oh. He does not manage to go as far as Yatakarasu's ball did, but he does still have the dumpster to play with. Still running backwards.
Oh,
Let's see if he can manage to get this dumpster in play just in time.
It landed on a gun. He's so lucky. You know what happens when hittables land on a gun, you know what I mean? Sometimes it'll get stuck in it and get a little janky.
Oh, you're right.
And look at this. Yatakarasu is not going to go back. I think this is the right play. I think this is good here. Snipe is going to go for it. And they're going to run forward. Okay, he's so lucky there's an infected ladder here. And they're going to pull him back. They're going to get separated. Oh, this is going to be disastrous for Yatakarasu. That's his corner. Snipe gets 2 punches with over 5k health. He'll get his pills popped. And now his Snipe is kind of stuck out here. Oh, gets a punch onto Rochelle. Rochelle gets herself cornered. And Snipe is not going to get a wipe, but he is going to get, looks to be 2 in caps and a lot of damage bonus because of Coach popping the pills. And indeed, Snipe will die off here. Oh, he gets 1 more rock. I cannot, 8 health rock coming out. But all right.
What a great rock.
This is not over yet by any means. Last time there was only 2 Yatakarasu survivors up. They weren't able to save everybody. So let's see if this is delayed again. Spitter. Oh, they let the pickup happen. Let's see if they try to troll the pickup on Coach. Or are they just going to set up for a full send? It looks like they're just going to yield the pickup. No, they're not. They're going to delay. Oh, the hunter gets skeeted. The smoker gets some damage. The jockey is a little late. The spitter didn't delay yet. He's going to now. There's the delay.
Oh, that spread though. That's so unlucky.
Smoker might be able to delay. Oh, he doesn't have the angle to reach for it. But okay. So tank is dealt with. They lose a lot of bonus, Wolfie. Over 50% of the bonus was gone there. So it's a big delta swing. But they're going to get some points made up. The question is, how much will it be? I don't know, Wolfie. It's going to be hard to... Oh, my goodness. The triple boom charger walks in. Gets a charge. Oh, they clear it, though. And what looked like a beautiful boom, Wolfie, is going to be unfruitful and turn out to be almost no damage.
Indeed. Yatakarasu really taking care of it. A nice sneak coming through from Ellis with the SMG. With the Uzi to be exact. Not the silenced.
Wow.
Oh, and the jockey is going in as well. Getting a bit of damage on the coach, but coach gets the MC on the boomer and will kill it. Smoker gets a bit of a scratch going through. And they will be sagging it just for the bridge hit coming through before. After, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to hit now until they come out the other side. But, hey, dissimulation in chat, if you whisper the link to me, I'll post it. You just can't post links while I'm casting. But yes, indeed, the viewers confirm the Charger took Ellis for a ride on his head. So that did happen.
So it did happen.
And they find 2 sets of pills. This is exactly what they needed. They can stay fast now. If they shut this down, which they do not. Oh, they're going to take big damage from this, too. Oh, this is disastrous. It's a black and white survivor. Snapnat loses all his pills he popped. And look at this. The bonus is cut in half. They're going to eat all the pills on this to remain quick. And Snapnat is going to be slow shortly. And not only that, but the fact that that landed, Wolfie, means they cannot push through the inside of the store building. They're going to have to take that choke point up. I don't think they're going to, though, because there's no spit, so the Infected are probably going to go much quicker than that. And indeed they are,
Most
Wolfie.
likely.
Look at this, Wolfie.
There's a break briefly, Unfortunately, Boomer does not go through. Charging has a 1 slam in as well after the charge. A nice hit coming through from Question Mark, but thankfully, Yatakarasu managed to clean it up really quickly. And they still have 133 bonus. And you know what the nice thing is about this MK is? That they're actually making the map, while Question Mark actually lost 2 of their teammates and then died afterwards. So they're still making the score pretty decently close enough. To make it still challenging for Question Mark to uphold the lead. And the jockey actually gets killed off from a distance, which leaves one less spawn.
I think that was a smart play, though. The Boomer died last. I think they went the Hunter for the last hit, Wolfie, so I do agree with that. I don't think it's terrible. But they're going to catch him off guard, and they walk right into it, too, Wolfie. It was perfect, but it's not going to get any bonus, though, Wolfie. It doesn't get any, because the DP is gone. They hit the damage bonus, and there was none, so they're like, oh, it's a melee skeet. I missed it, Wolfie. Is that why you were freaking out?
Yeah, that's why I was freaking out, man. Doom got a really sick melee skeet. I saw it from first perspective. It was crazy. Doom is locked in. Oh, wait, they closed the door on Rochelle's face, but will they manage to get in? They did!
With bonus?
And they will... Yep! And they'll be behind just by 100 and some credit amount of bonus. Making this a close game so far, MK.
Oh, it's very close. Very, very close. I cannot believe how close it actually is. Great comeback by Yatagarasu, but they're going to have to keep up the momentum. They, like I said, they broke it more than half of that delta that they had. So we'll see what the total distance will be after we're all said and done.
Keep in mind, they were down like more than half of the points in map 1, and they managed to make it this close, MK. Just by over a bit of 100 and a bit more, you know? Really shows that they're not giving up, you know? They're fighting for this.
It's like the fake lag ceased to work is right. Good call by Yatagarasu. Good sportsmanship by fixing the lag.
We like that. We love that. We love that.
Damn, 150.
Yeah, Snipe is still at 150, only Red Finger. But wait, JKL seems to make it seem more cohesive. Even though it's quite a bit higher actually, the 150 to being 200. Does change it. And now it seems to be more even, MK.
As I failed saying Bile's name. I'm sorry, Bile. I am terrible at
Oh no.
texting today.
MK.
There you go, Bile. I figured it out. Thank you for the sub, my friend. I appreciate it. Here we go into. Oh my
MK.
goodness! Look at that, Wolfie. The tank.
Oh wait, 84.
84. So this is going to be when they go inside of the factory building, I believe. This is going to be where the normal manhole would be when you go down. They're going to have to go in that building and run back. And the matches that we saw in Overgrowth did not go very well at all for that tank spawn on both sides. They had to run all the way back. Now, this was something we've learned because we haven't seen this tank in play too much recently. So the reason why I say this is if the tank does not bring the car in and goes for insta commit and just constantly holds W, the survivors will get cut off when going over the trailer in the back. That is an interesting play. So with that being said, the survivors have to be wary of that, and I don't think the play is to run all the way back, Wolfie. I think the play is to stay where the ambulance is, and if you hear him punch for the car, as soon as you see the car, then you run. I think that's the play. I don't know yet. That meta has yet to be discovered as it's new, and we're going to watch it unfold when these teams get there. Of course, if they get there, unless they die beforehand, of course.
Indeed. Granted, I'm not too much experienced about this map myself, so experience-wise, I wouldn't be able to say. But unfortunately, they do not have a spitter for this free one-hit. But instead, they have a Boomer, Charger, Smoker, and a Hunter. And the SI are going to hit Hunter. Charger misses, Hunter lands briefly. Boom gets a nice double boom going through. And a nice proxy and another survivor. Smoker's a single scratch. And a decent 3% actually, without a spitter. Not even the worst.
And a phenomenal sack order. Would have a Hunter, Charger, Jockey, Spitter. Good sack order coming out. But question mark, since they took that hit pretty well and they hit late, Wolfie, they get by the big rig. So there will no be hit into the fence, I believe. There's not really favorable spawns out here in the street. It's really difficult to find much here. Even if it wasn't for the hittables in this area, it wouldn't be a bad idea to fight the tank here. But the tank can have two hittables because it's really wide open. But you know, Wolfie, even in wide open areas, you're playing with fire if you let him have two hittables in play. You know, it's just dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Very much so.
That's what you have to do. If you're down like 1,500, you have to play those kind of plays. Those ballsy ones.
Unfortunately, yeah, you don't have a choice at that point in time of frame. And the SI are going in, Charger misses, Jockey misses, Charger gets skeeted. Charger does get a punch through, but the spitter gets picked up as well. And a clean takedown from question mark.
Yeah, Yatakarasu not finding anything with these first two early hits. Favorable spawn for the second one. Tri-cap with Boom for the first, didn't really get much from it. We'll see what happens when they take a next choke. They have to go through the alley here. Spawns will be on both sides. And it's going to be a Putu. The sack order was not good at all. They go quickly. The Jock and the Spit will die first. And now they're just going to kill the Boomer and Spitter. Or I mean Boomer and Smoker. I mean, you know, Wolfie, I know it's the worst hit. But I don't like the fact that they just threw it. You still got to try to make it work on the transition. You know what I mean? They just kind of throw it in there and got less than a percentage out of it, and that's going to allow question mark to get about 20% of the map progression with no cost.
Yeah, no, I agree on that take. Even though you do have not the best hit available, it's not the best idea to just send it willy-nilly, you know? But the Hunter and Charger will go through, both get killed off, Jockey gets something, Spit goes off, but doesn't get anything. Jockey barely getting any damage. LH eats a trickle of Spit, but not much, and there'll just be a shutdown by question mark once again.
Looking good. And one thing to note about Parish Overgrowth, that drop they just took, that is going to change next month. That is going to be no opportunity to run back anymore. We're going to close that area off and make it a little bit different for the survivors.
Really?
Yep, just so survivors don't run it back anymore. So give a few more different opportunities, some different tank fights, and that's the way remakes should be. You have a little bit different variety when it comes to tank play and hits. Let's see what this hunter can do above them. While Question Mark has to transition through there. Charger hits the despawn button by mistake there, but the hunter lands on the pole guy. Oh, what a quad boom! Smoker comes out. Okay, they're getting good damage from this. And that is not bad at all. I mean, considering there wasn't a spitter in the mist, they get 6% from it. But that's still, I don't know what to say, Wolfie. It's good since they didn't have a spit, but still, Question Mark cleared that pretty nicely considering they all were boomed on.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. It is a bit of like a 50-50 type of little thing here.
This is the
hit but Yatakarasu is going quickly here. Hunter does get his land. Jockey gets killed off. Boomer gets a double. Spit doesn't get anything.
This is a misplay,
that
Wolfie.
That was a bit too quick there, I would say so. That was a bit way too fast on the SI side, especially the Boomer. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, they have to wait for the run back to kind of hold the survivors in. And not only that, but he's not even punching this car over the top of the building properly. And never mind, he does get it in play, and the survivors don't back up. No way. Look at, he parked it on top of the moving. Okay, now they're going back. This is what I was talking about. This is dangerous. And he should just leave that and cut him off, and he doesn't do so. So Question Mark's going to be safe. And oh, they hit him on the. See what I mean? If the tank was here, Wolfie, it would have been so amazing. But car flying in, and he cuts him off.
Not in the best position though, MK. That car right there.
No, he's gonna have to take this wide, and they're not gonna let him get to it. He's gonna have to pay dearly. He could go the long way around, but I don't know if he knows about it. No, he doesn't. Okay, they don't shoot him that much. Oh, yes, they do. Never mind. That is a lot of damage going on to Sapnat. And that car is not going to do much. The Boomer is unsuccessful. My goodness, what a car ricochet. Rochelle is going to have to go through the building, and I think this... Now, yeah, he's going to have to just go for punches now. Hunter lands. He'll take the rock. I-frame, unfortunately. First punch there. Jockey comes in. There's his in cap. He's going to go around the corner, maybe get a curve rock. Good job there by the tank. I don't know if he'll get anything. Maybe one more rock. No, he will not. Good job, though, by Yatakarasu, because look at how damaged all the green survivors are, though. Let's wait for the pickup.
Yeah.
58.7. That is not bad at all. Pretty good coming out there. Just really unfortunate that car hit the staircase on that ricochet, Wolfie, because it might have been an in cap or two on one of the survivors.
Oh, definitely. As we say, like, every, like, hittable is just luck-based. It's just very unfortunate I would land it out. Boomer does get a single boom, just sacking it early on. But, yeah, they're gonna be... Hunter is sitting up in the front. Just looks like it. And the Spitter will be going in with as well. Hunter does land, Spit goes through. Spit will be pulling him into the Spit, pulls him kind of out and not out of it somewhat.
Hey, I'm reloading.
That was a bit of a weird situation there, MK.
Yeah, I mean, they did get some good damage out of it, but the fact that they just
went
for two, they're not going to have favorable spawns now. And they're not, I don't know if they'll get 2 hits. This might be it, unless they slow them down. The car alarm is not even a threat. And it looks like now this is just going to be the last hit they get. There won't be another one. So 49.9% bonus for Question Mark. It's still pretty good. And they're going to try to go here to get the car alarm. The Boomer doesn't make it. And now the Special Infected might just try to delay as much as possible to get this tri-cap with Spit. And this is going to be their only hit post-tank, really, as a team. Not even. They're just going to go with not even a full squad. The Charger does land. And they do get the charged Spit. But the Spit was late, too. And it only gets about 5%, a little bit more. And now the Hunter just left to go for scratches. See what he does? Maybe 1 or 2, Wolfie. Let's see.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, they know he's there now. No, you can't do that, man. You gotta walk it
Nah.
in. You gotta try to be cheeky and land the scratch, man. You're not gonna land a pounce, but still,
Nah.
I think that's still respectable bonus for question mark. 1164 for a 600 distance map, plus 564. I don't know if Yatakarasu can keep up with that, if I'm being honest with you. They're gonna have to really take a good tank play.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult with the amount of map they have to go through and dealing with that specific tank there. But out of the whole thing, it's not out of the impossibility area. You know what I mean? It's still doable.
Oh my goodness, Lego John's at the ER watching us.
Wait, what?
Well,
Wait.
I hope you're all right, Lego John, or your family members all right, whatever you're there for. Hope everything's going well, brother. And also, shout out to Cool Cletus. Let's see, Wooly the Fox.
Also, I want to say, I wish you the best, Lego John, from the ER. Hope you get better. Hope you get well. Much love, man.
He says he's all right, so that's good. And also
Okay,
for
that's wonderful.
the question about Daybreak being in this tournament, if you shook the Magic 8-Ball, it would probably say signs point to no.
Oh.
I don't think Daybreak is going to be included in here. We have a theme for each week of the Cup. Next week is going to have its own theme. I'm not going to spoil it. We'll let it be a surprise. It'll be announced tomorrow evening.
Ooh. Gotta keep it anonymous, you know? Can't be letting the people know.
Yep, and then the 5th week after that will also be anonymous, so just let it be a surprise. And we're just ready up. Opening hit, Tri-Cap with the Boomer. See if Yatakarasu can shut it down like question mark did, Wolfie.
Indeed. Bull does come through, Hunter goes through, Charlie gets a punch, a 2, gets a charge through as well, a triple coming through. And a good 6% of damage coming through, even just a slight bit more from the commons. A really good hit besides not having a spitter there, MK.
Yeah, they do take a bit, but the one thing that Yatakarasu, I don't think they did a good enough job. No, they didn't. They're not able to push by the big rig. They're going to have spawns. Are they going to be able to get by it? They do. That's big. That is a choke point avoided. So Yatakarasu not going to take the second hit early in the map. That's beneficial for them. I'm actually surprised, since they took a 3-boom there, Wolfie, that they do get past that attack. The smoker, the jockey even pre-spawns to slow him down, but they don't fall for it. And that is a blessing for them in disguise. One less hit to take. Take this away for us when they go, Wolfie.
I will indeed shall.
Oh, the charger missed.
Oh yeah, he did. That's so unfortunate. Jockey will go in. Hunter as well gets skeeted. Charge goes in. Split does come through. Okay amount of damage, but oh my god, MK, that was quite a sight right there.
And I tell you what, the charger completely missed everybody, but Nick walked right around the corner and said, "Oh, there's a charger there," and lands on him and takes the charge spit. Unfortunate for Yatakarasu, it really is, because that would have been a miss if Nick just stayed there a little bit while longer. Of course, he wanted to get under the underpass to be in safety, for fear for the spawns, but with the charger missing his spawn, it works out in his favor. But so again, not the greatest hit at this choke point. Not as bad as the other side, but it is a 2-2. They get the pound spit though. The Boomer rockets in there and gets a double. And the damage coming on to Yatakarasu is about 10% more at this point compared to what question mark did. Or what question mark took, I mean. And not only that, they're just a little slow on the move. And I believe question mark will be ready before they get inside, maybe?
Oh yeah, most likely with the spawn timers they have and the spawns they have up, they will definitely be just in time for it. And they do have, luckily, in the spitter, but it looks like they are not prepared for it from the way it looks like Yatakarasu is holding the upstairs, making sure to clear the horde before they drop down, making it a bit more easier to take care of the SI after they do drop. So they are going to be taking this a bit slower, it looks like. But the Shocky does spawn in the Hunter as well to charge it as well. Hunter does land briefly for a bit. Charger just dies off. Jockey lands briefly. Spit goes in. A long spit. Doesn't get any from it, unfortunately. And will respawn the spitter.
Yeah, NF missed his spawn initially with the team, but I think it's more important he stays alive here for this tank fight. He needs to be alive to stop them from running back. I'm pretty sure that question mark is not going to fall for the shenanigans that happen on the other side. Oh, what a pullback. Nicely done, but none of the other cappers can really do much. It's only a Hunter and a Boomer and a Spit. And they don't want to kill the Spit here, Wolfie. I think it's very important they
Actually
don't.
going live now, it seems like. And members are in. Dog Life is in. Their captain, playing as coach, is in the play.
Do me a favor.
Hunter going in.
Do me one favor, Wolfie. Just open up your console and type status for me. And then could you copy pasta all those profiles and send it to me in a DM in Discord?
Can do.
I just so I can see all the profiles of the people playing, the subs come in to make sure they're correct. And I don't want to do it because I'll give the IP address.
yeah. There you go. I send it to you.
Alright, yeah, and Thug Life, I can already see the jitters on him right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is jittering bad. His PC is, I don't know if it's going to hold up. Plus, it's Parish Overgrowth. I know this is a little hard on PCs, so we might lose Thug Life randomly.
Yeah, because some maps, as we know, MP are a bit...
Oh, so close!
Oh.
That was almost a 25, but they don't get Doom's Hunter.
Unlucky. But yeah, MK, as I was saying before, right? As we know, some maps are a bit more harder on the PC end eras, you know? As you mentioned about before. So it is a bit difficult. Oh, and little infected are landing. Smoke gets a bit of a smack as well. And the tank is in play on the Doom. But the car is not cooperating as well. But it seems to be playing decently well now, besides being blocked off. And he will be going to make it in a better position. Boomer does get one onto Coach, aka their team leader, Dog Life. And the car is in actually a pretty decent position, I would say, MK. Not in a bad position at all.
He could go get it. He doesn't have to. Oh, he could have got it from the other way, but I don't think he realized it. And he's just playing it smart. Nice.
I don't blame him for the way he's playing.
No time for the love seat. He has no time for the couch either.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he doesn't.
I took the other one.
And he doesn't even seem to
yours,
care. Thank you very much. Doesn't seem to care for the car, and he is just going in. There's a Jockey Hunter and Charger in play to help the tank, maybe. Misses the punch. Gets a stumble. Let's get a punch afterwards. Gets another punch afterwards. And another one on the coach. And Dog Life will be going down. Rock going through. Rock Curve does not go through. Charger getting chip leveled. Tank at 500 HP. Trying to throw a rock, but gets skied. JKA from Yatakarasu does pick up for a second, but delays afterwards. Rock goes through. Smoker tries to get something, but it's not go through. But the rock does hit onto Alice very nicely. Jockey lands on the Rochelle as well. But Boomer is the only one up, and now the tank has no support anymore to help them. So they can force this pick off with the 200 HP that the tank has left on him. Misses the rock, but does get the last punch onto Rochelle before dying off.
I'm sorry.
And tank? I don't want to say that was a bad tank at all, MK. That was pretty good.
No, they got incredible value. They're going to win the round with that for sure. They're going to gain more points on this, and that's good for question mark. I think Doom did the best that he could, in my opinion. Unfortunately, the hittable doesn't work in his favor. He just didn't know the way to go to it. And their greedy separation, Ellis throws away so much, and he's in death spit. And there's a pole up top. They should be able to clear it through the floor. Yeah. But still, they threw away so many points there. Ellis, Wolfie, by taking off without his team.
Yeah, but thankfully Ellis did have some iframes at the end by the Charger. But regardless of that, he did eat a good amount of the spit damage just because of that. Unfortunately. They are gonna be going through now, and they do have a 2-2 with a 100 jockey boomer spitter. And they will be waiting until they actually like decide to go outside. Two of them are slow.
Oh my goodness, that was so close.
That really was close.
How is that not a 25? Oh, he goes down from the free spit.
Unfortunately, Ellis does go down from the spit. DP not going through. Nicely skied. A double proxy going from the boomer. Jockey going in as well, it looks like, but will he be going in? He is going in, not actually trying to respawn. Or wait, actually. It's just kind of hopping around at this point, it looks like. Charger and the Smoker are up, but alongside a spitter, a amount of damage coming in. Smoker from the back, Charger from the front. Nick does get in-capped. A really nice little in-cap and delay coming through from question mark.
Don't even think of leaving me here.
And that's going to almost exhaust the bonus. That puts it into double digits, I believe, even after the pickup. Yep, 98%
Yep.
bonus left. Or no, 7.4% bonus left. 98 total points. Boomer rockets around the corner. Gets it. Jockey gets the in cap. More DB is going to be exhausted. Charger looking for a walk-in after the pickup happened. The Hunter's trying to get to high ground to see if they can assist or delay this. Are we going to see a DP onto Rochelle? Let's see, the Charger should come in. I'm letting the pickup interesting. Oh, there he goes after the pickup. He waits for it. And that
God.
And that was all the health bonus. Now it's gone. So the rest is just damage bonus. Oh, Coach didn't realize that was a car alarm, and I think they're going to wipe out here. Charger gets it in cap. Gets another punch. Rochelle is the only one down. Surprisingly enough, I thought they were going to go down there. Coach, oh, and they actually they wipe out right when I said something. Did I cast a curse?
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
That's so unfortunate for Team Yatakarasu right there. They are down 800 points and a bit less. And they only have like one map to go through, don't they, MK? That's a really hard ask.
And I see people asking if that's actually Thug Life. There's two Thug Lives. There's the European Thug Life, and then there is the South American Thug Life, and that is the South American one.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is the South American Thug Life if I wasn't incorrect, you know? If I knew my Thug Lives, that is.
Absolutely.
So the actual Thug Life is in play and actually playing from Team Yatakarasu. But they are down by like almost 800 points, which is really hard to deal with. And the tank is at 54%, which isn't the best, but it's still somewhat doable if they do manage to get the wipe and get good amount of bonus. They can maybe make it to finale and maybe even secure the win on the Yatakarasu side. But once again, it's a hard ask. Don't you agree, MK?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to wipe with the tank and get a big score to push map 5. I mean, if it's within 1,000 delta, I still don't know if there's a chance, just because you're not going to get a wipe with the tank on map 5. You get it. I mean, you need to be extremely lucky, unless the tank is really early. Then maybe you have a chance, but if you have one of those late tank spawns, no opportunity whatsoever.
Unfortunately not. With the scores that we have, just late tanks are not going to cut it. But unfortunately, there's going to be no spitter for this first hit coming through. But I do have 100 Charger and Smoker, 2 good distance maker SI coming through. So, but since it's inside MK, as you can see, right, it's a bit hard to make this kind of SI line work without the spits. Don't you agree?
Yeah, yeah, it's... yeah, and I knew he was going to have PC problems. He's got to restart.
Unlucky.
And we lost Papinas. He has not returned.
Yeah, he has not returned since like map 2, was it? If I'm correct, MK?
Yeah, something around there. Whenever we had that initial pause, I think.
But at least we have the English and Spanish version covered, you know, for the people out there wanting to enjoy some good left-footed 2 competitive action in this left-footed 2 NA ReBooT tournament action.
The other game's still on map 1. Looks like they just started on the first side, so. Alright, he is returning. Look at that. NF, 16 B-hops in a row.
God damn.
That's because...
He sure likes bunny hops.
That's because of the lockers inside the safe room. If you have a mouse wheel that spins really fast, you'll load up those B-hops.
I see.
For those that use mouse wheel to jump, because I am one of them.
I am not one of them. I use spacebar like a
normal person.
Uneducated individual, you could say at that point.
I love that boomer spawn so much. Oh, that's a double charge, but it gets cleared. It'll get a little bit of damage, but still, I love that boomer spawn. Whoopee. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a really good boomer spawn. Even though it died first, it was a really good boomer spawn, and they get a good amount of damage, going 4.7% of the bonus without a spit. And they will have a 2-2 coming up for this next hit. Oh, and a charge. Oh, a nice little double get coming through, Spit coming through as well, but Spit unfortunately does not seem to get any value from the jockey. A nice shutdown by Question Mark as well.
And looks like they're going to be able to push through the church, get out in the street. Next hit should be coming right where the normal safe room would be on Parish 4, but the tank is at 54%, and I'm not quite sure if they're going to have to drop out of the building on the one-way drop and it spawns right away, or if they're going to be able to go back. But the further they go, nice pullback. Well, the Charger misses Doom, and they stack on him. They get some decent damage out of that, actually. But, oh man, if that Charger would have landed there, Wolfie, that might have been so much more. At least
yeah,
two slams.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Or he just
a good
M2.
20
or
plus.
just M2. Or just M2.
Or even that, yeah. A good 20 damage could have been gone through at that point. And they are actually spawning a really early Charger. Unfortunately misses the charge. Hunter goes through, Spit goes through as well. Getting a OP amount of damage actually.
Wow. That's a lot more than I thought they were going to get out of that.
Yeah, surprisingly enough.
And it looks like this tank is going to spawn before the jump over the fence. Wow. I have not seen one of these tanks in a long time, Wolfie. Let's see how much map knowledge this tank has, because he has some toys he can bring into play and put the survivors in quite a pickle. Either the survivors...
A nice double
yeah, it was a nice double move. The survivors can run back here also by the Humvee, Wolfie. There's also a little tunnel down there where they can hide in just in case the hittable comes. But it'll be easy pickings for the tank to get punches. And it looks like he does have a dumpster forward. He also has a possibility to put another one on the other side. And this is good. He knows it. This is very smart from this tank. You don't get to see this happen very often. This tank fight in general. It's a very small percentage. And I am excited to see this come into play. Let's see what he can do. Dumpster's in tow. He's going to go get the other dumpster and try to squeeze him. Okay. Is that? I don't think that. Yeah, that one's not hittable. He's only gonna have those. That one didn't go over. Okay, that one popped over. And okay, he's gonna bring it, and they're gonna go back to the Humvee, like I said, Wolfie. I love to see it come into play. And he's gonna have both dumpsters he can bring in there. I think he's gonna have time. They're not LOSing him. Okay, now they're LOSing him. No 2 dumpsters. He's only gonna have 1. Or am I wrong? Nope. All right, here he goes.
This one.
This is his commit. Off the porta potty to the Humvee. Oh, bounces. Rochelle misses. Okay, he walks right by Doom. Doom lands. He gets a punch onto Nick. Another punch onto Nick. Okay, Nick is damage bonus. Oh, he misses a punch. And JKL looks like this is going to be all he gets. A ricochet shot. Oh, not going to get anybody. And that is a dead tank. It's unfortunate he missed that last punch there at the end, Wolfie. If he would have got those 2, that probably would have been about 30 to 35% of the damage bonus.
Yeah, unfortunately, the dumpsters were not playing a part of the tank's plan that it was planning to. But they do have a 2-2 coming up for this next step with a Smoker Jockey Boom Spin, which is not a lot of damage you can go through. But let's see what they make of it. Smoke goes in for the pull. Jockey misses his spawn, unfortunately. Spit dies, Boomer gets popped, and Jockey will be holding the spawn. And MK, I will have to excuse me real quick. I have to use the restroom, so
no problem. Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, we're gonna have a quad in tow while Wolfie takes his little bathroom break. Need to let him outside to go pee.
I'm a reload.
And look at how fast they push through this alley. They will not get the quad try in here. Charger is not even ready yet. They go early. The Charger just gets 10 damage. And not only that, but the spawns are going to be back. Are bad now. Due to the sack order, there's no charge. 2-2 without a Charger coming. We'll see what it's going to be.
I have serious. It felt better.
And the Boom spits up first. Jockey and a Hunter, they would hope, and it is. And they don't even get a stair hit. All the survivors are able to get on the second floor. Nice rocket jock, really. Hunter finds Doom. They get the death spit on Doom too, and Doom will go down. And the damage bonus will be affected as Coach gets bullied by the Commons. Pickup is successful. The bonus dipped below 50%, but still at a strong 700 plus. As the navigation goes over the ferry, the Smoker looks to delay. The Charger walks in, he gets a double charge. Doom gets jocked. They get to clear the reset though. The Smoker would have gotten it too. And Doom has to return all the way back to the stairs and catch up with the teammates as Wolfie has returned.
Yes, I have. I hope I didn't miss too much off of there, MK.
No, we just let everybody know that they let you outside to go pee and that you'd be back.
I see, I see.
Alright, you didn't miss much. They got some damage on the drop. The Hunter finds the target. The spin comes in. The Charger charges the guy down the hole. This is going to be a lot of damage. They walked in with 712 here, down to 402. Big damage, and I'll tell you what, it's looking more and more like Chapter 5 is getting to be a possibility by the second.
Oh, very much so. That spit spread was very much in favor of Yatakarasu.
I'm really hurt.
But they do have one more hit to go through before getting to the safe room on question mark side. And let's see how they will handle this one. Granted, they don't have a spit for this one. But they do have a Hunter, Jockey, and a Smoker for this outside hit coming through. Smoker, nice double coming through. Smoker, briefly getting it something. Hunter coming through. Jockey gets stumbled. Snipe will be down by the Hunter. Another proxy coming in. And another nice Jockey coming in as well. Survivors all being decently low, but since they're so close to the safe room, it's not gonna mean stab much, and they will make the safe room with 18 0.3% of their bonus left.
31.99. A respectable score to put up. Now it's going to be, what are they going to be able to do? It's going to come down to tank play, and I would say that if they get to the tank, they'll have about 1,800 points. So wiping out on the tank will probably be GG. If they survive the tank and make it to safe room, we'll probably see map 5, which is a rare sight. And I was telling everybody also, Wolfie, that Parish Overgrowth is going to get an update, and map 5 is going to be the map that changes the most. Going to have some big time changes. It is way too survivor sided, and we need to make it a little bit more dangerous. So.
Oh, really now? That's exciting to hear.
All right, here we go, Wolfie. We got action. Could be the last side of this tournament match. At least that's what we're leaning towards, but we'll see what happens. Yatakarasu wants to play spoiler still, and they're going to have a big survivor round in order to do so. Let's see what the special infected are going to do when they choose to spring their trap. It's going to be a charger, a smoker, a boomer, and a hunter. Again, the boomer spawn I like on the other side of the fence, but... Yep, he's still there, just waiting for the chance. Hunter on top of the sign.
Just waiting for that pounce. Being patient.
And Rochelle jumps out. The boomer pre-spawns. I don't think you can get the wall bang through him, but you can jump and shoot him just like that. And Rochelle runs away. Smoker is up now. Here comes the charge. Rockets in. Beautiful charge and Hunter landing. And without a spit, the smoker comes in for an M2, and they'll get great value from that. Without a spitter, Wolfie, still getting 8% out of that is very, very good to do.
Hey, I'm reloading.
And now the...
Oh, very much so. A good 8% without a spitter.
Reloading.
It's a really outstanding hit you can have. But they do have the spitter now for this one. And the hits are going through, Terry gets cleared, Chagi gets cleared as well. Boomer gets a proxy on the 2. Well, not proxy, a boom on the 2. Spitter is keeping it alive.
Oh, he got hunted down.
Oh, oh unlucky.
I mean, it's a smart play, but it's going to give the spawn timers, the other 3 will be ready before they get in, and they are separated. They could go for it. And here they go. The hunter wasn't ready, though. The hunter gets... Oh, can they cover it? No, they can't. The charger is late, too. Oh, so close. They'll do get a couple of percentages from it, but, man, that was close to being disastrous. If that charger doesn't land on the balcony there, Wolfie, that guy goes all the way back up the hill to where the box truck is, and probably a slam or 2 comes out.
Oh, definitely. They really lucked out on that charger one right there. But the tank will be up shortly afterwards. But they do have their spawns up, Boomer, Hunter, Spitter, and alongside a charger, maybe do a quick hit just before tank spawns. Before they will be able to spawn it, they will have to be going against this mini hallway across. But with the amount of spawns that they have, doesn't seem too likely to get too much. Hunter spawned right in the front. Spitter seems to be spawning alongside him. Just making some noise, distracting survivors in the front. Coach being really persistent, being really patient.
They're just gonna go with 3 because they. Well, who's the extra person in the chat? I'm confused. What's going on here?
Yeah, I'm a bit lost myself, I'll be honest. Hunter does get the bounce, spit coming through. Charge coming through, gets a stumble. Decent amount of spit that was coming through as well. But once he stumbles out of the spin. And the Spitter and Charger will be respawning alongside each other, it looks like. Well,
Alright. We get to go back in it. The tank is up. Probably the final tank of this match into the hands of NF. Oh wow, someone got charge spit in the back. I missed it.
Ooh.
And Rochelle is completely separated from the team. Tank is gonna go in. Oh, he put himself in a pickle because he's gonna get cornered now. Yeah, and there he is. The first punch, second punch, third punch. This is damage bonus too. In cap. And he's just gonna get out and guard this. He could go get a dumpster too, pop it right over, and that's exactly where he's going. Oh, he just gets it over. They gotta delay this though. Hunter's gotta not let this pickup happen. Oh, he punched it too far. And I don't think this is gonna end up being the wipe that it was, but Wolfie, this was so fast here. I did have the other tank, so why don't you finish this one off for us?
Alright. As you said before, the dumpster was unfortunately a bit too far from what he wanted beforehand. Besides getting this dumpster right perfectly on top of the rooftop. The SIR going in, Hunter gets popped, Charger misses, thanks to the punch, a double and a triple. Getting that in cap, but does die afterwards, only getting a 2 in cap. Smoker getting a bit of a pull, but not much coming out of it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the SI were not able to connect with that tank when he committed again, and they delayed the pickup quite a few times. Survivor on the ground was about half HP, but he didn't have the rage to drag it out much longer, and he had to do what he had to do. And looks like they're gonna hit maybe on Ellis. 2 people on the inside. Ellis gets landed on. Charge spit works. Jockey can't cover though. And they're going to sack it to the quad at the end with a lot of big damage coming out there. Down to 31%.
Down to 31 indeed. And still have like a good 2 to 3 hits depending how fast they are. From alongside of question marks SI hits. But they do have a quad, so this could be a substantial amount of damage coming through. They are going through with it. Charger misses. Jockey lands. Hunter does get skied, unfortunately. Smoker tongue gets broken or misses. And will actually respawn the Smoker. And they will be running up forward to go down and alert the hordes.
Back. Nah, it gets cleared. Interesting spot where you choose to pull from. You see that?
Yeah, it's
interesting. And looks like they're thinking about going here. Yeah, the Hunter goes, gets the pound spit. Boomer. Oh no, he's swimming in the spit. He gets stumbled in it, and that is gonna lay down mutantly. And the damage bonus is almost non-existent, in single digits after that. Wolfie. Rough for the Survivor.
Indeed. Only 9% of the DP left, 3% of the build. And oh my god. Yeah, he fell off unfortunately. Jockey coming through nicely as well to Rochelle in the front, making them yellow HP slowed down, making it hard to go through. Charger going in as well, gets killed off. Smoke coming through, also gets killed. They only have a spitter now, could maybe perhaps delay a bit more. But since Rochelle is decently slowed down, they could perhaps get like 2 more SI to help out before they cross across. But it looks like they're actually going to be saving it. And they do have a Jockey, Hunter, Spitter, and Boomer for this next set coming through. And they will be waiting. No, they will not. Hunter goes in, gets a person on top. Rochelle. Jockey gets a nice little cap as well. Decent amount of spit damage coming through. Boomer still not spawned. Does spawn. Gets M2'd and blown up, unfortunately.
And that is official. Question mark wins this round as well. And it looks like they'll put up 2,100 points. I don't know if they're gonna. That's gonna bring it within 1,000. They do have the right to say what the next chapter. I hope they don't though, but never know. Here they go quickly. Hunter gets blasted. Charger backs off, needs help. Eventually does land. There goes the Smoker landing. Jockey gets a scratch. And they're actually going to walk in with 140 points. We'll see. Oh, they shoot him down. Okay. Interesting. Will be they blast him down for no reason.
Oh, a safe house.
Yeah. It unfortunately seemed like
Yes, we do.
Fish doesn't get much as well. They'll be running it in with 140 bonus. And they are calling the finale, MK.
How long this is? Yeah, it's been 2 hours since we've been casting this. It's crazy how far they.
Oh
They
wait,
go.
really? Has it been?
Never mind. And here we go. See what the survivors are gonna take this. 700 distance. Boomer gets popped. Hunter counts around for the quarter. Charger goes in the safe room. Doesn't land. Hunter does, but gets cleared in a little bit of time. All that damage is from that Hunter. And Smoker misses.
Can you stop shooting me?
I'm sorry, MK, but I will be right back.
No problem. Take it easy. As they push out onto the street. Into the house, choke point coming up. It doesn't look like they're going to have the opportunity to hit at the car alarm, though. They hit now. There is no car alarm choke. Oh, the Charger rockets it. He misses everybody, though. And the spit spreads favorably down the... Wow, look at how far back that goes. As Ellis is spamming his shots through the floor. They end up getting the Charger.
Reloading!
Here they go, blasting through the car choke point. Like I said, they didn't have car a spawn up for the car alarm. Spitter chooses to run away. And here is where a lot of the map would be changed from this point on. Looking forward to working on it, but for now, let's see what the Survivor team takes this hit as. And no, the Spitter was not able. Oh, the Spitter didn't see where the Spitter died.
Reload!
Either way, they don't get much from that. The survivors don't know where they're going.
Hey, I'm reloading. Reloading!
So they're not familiar with this chapter at all. They don't go in to grab ammo either, so little map knowledge coming into play.
Reloading! Hunter! Ammo here.
Charger lands. One slam. Pounds in the spit too. They don't kill the Spitter though, but the Hunter will repounce Nick in the spit. Another M2 off, and is finally killed off. And Question Mark is taking a lot of damage on Chapter 5 of Parish Overgrowth.
Heads up!
There's actually a lot of damage.
Reload here!
A very good amount of damage, and I am back. I am all okay.
Yeah, but this tank being so late on the campaign is going to make it very interesting. There's going to be... Oh, they're going to go here. Charger will land. Jockey will land. One slam. Question Marker's taking a lot of damage right now, and the fact of them even surviving this finale is getting questionable.
Would you say it's getting very marketable as well? Question mark.
Yeah, right? It's getting to be a big question mark.
Okay, that was a really bad joke. I apologize on your half and chat's half. I'm not really good with jokes, but I felt like I had to do it, you know.
And they're going to full send again, Wolfie. Charger nowhere close. Hunter lands. Spit falls short this time. But gets some damage onto Rochelle. And still, I mean, they're getting damage in. Bonus is almost half gone.
Indeed, only 54% of the bonus left.
Hey, watch out!
Really good amount of like hits coming through from Yatakarasu so far. And with the tank only being like 20% apart, they can have like 1 to 2 more hits depending on how fierce it is. But since they don't have a spitter for that, but they have a good separation there with Charger, Jockey, and Smoker coming through with this. Smoker has to get something from the front, doesn't get it. Jockey gets a little bit of free fright. Boom 1. Smoker trying to find something else. Almost gets Rochelle, but self-clears. Charger, unfortunately, misses and dies. And that will be not much of a hit coming through, besides a few common hits.
Yeah, there is almost no depth charge possibilities here. There's a very, very few, and almost impossible to land as well. And it looks like Question Mark never played this. Not quite sure where they're going. All right, NF drops down, and it's a one-way, and everybody gets down clean. Nobody pulls back, and here comes the tank. They might get one hit inside in one of the storage facilities here, and they're gonna go. The Hunter does land, but the Spit does not. The Jock lands, but not in the Spit. The Smoker lands, but gets cleared with no damage. And kind of one at a time there, Wolfie, but this is gonna be the last tank. Look how late this tank spawns. Final tank of the game for Yatakarasu into the hands of JKL. And he is trying to get his dumpster, but he's lagging so bad.
Yeah, the lag is really getting to him right now. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, is he lagging terrible.
Holy god. Oh no. This is really bad.
I think they're going to pause this game. They got to pause this for him. Alright, he's good now.
Thankfully, he is all good and good to go now. Missed that initial punch, but does get dumpster over and done with afterwards.
And he gets to use it.
Into it.
He gets to use it, Wolfie. Take this away for us. He needs big tank
He
here.
will. He is on his second pass at 50%, so he will have to commit with this. Smoker unfortunately misses to try and maybe help the tank out with a dumpster. Dumpster is going in as well. But does get the in-cap on the coach. This is huge. Misses the punch, but Hunter lands on the Nick. Smoke coming through as well, but gets cleared. Oh! But gets the in-cap onto the Nick as well. Huge stuff coming through. Pull coming through onto Alice as well. NF is juking the hell out of the tank right now. Missing 3 punches in a row. Make that 4. And NF kills it solo. Making him miss 4 punches. And that is not gonna be a wipe. Spit does get blocked by Coach, unfortunately. NF will get the pickup. Oh my god, that dumpster MK? What do you think?
Amazing dumpsters, but how about more the fact that NF dancing on the tank to save the team? How about that?
Oh, very much. He danced them around like 4 punches right there at the end. That was such a huge play coming through for Question Mark, making them lift the tank and making it to the finale. Making it through the chapter with 144 bonus to their name as of now. But they will be having to go a few more hits because of their because they're so slow right now with 2 of their teammates. And they do have a quad coming through. Hunter gets Kita, Charger misses, Pull comes through, gets a bit of trickle damage. Jockey trying to go through, but gets M2'd and killed off. And they will most likely be making this chapter.
Alright, we might have to do a little math by hand here, Wolfie, because this game it's not gonna switch to the other side when this map ends. It's a little bug with the game, so.
Oh, is it?
Yepers. We'll see what they walk into the safe room with. They have to take 1 or 2 more hits though. But all the points is on NF though. Ironic.
NF the bonus stealer right now. Boomer gets a 1 boom, Hunter goes in as well. Charger goes in as afterwards. Spit coming through, getting into the in-cap survivor. Boomer gets popped.
Spit on top of the water. How is that even possible?
Good question, MK. Very good question. That's physics of Left of the 2, you know, as we know. It's weird sometimes. It happens.
Stop shooting
This ain't
Trying
right.
to walk this off.
As they transition through what used to be the old safe room. NF is separated. Oh, they got him. Oh, no, it's not NF. Never mind. It is... Knife is dead.
Alright, I'm gonna get you up. But if you don't hear yourself...
Oh, he
Ooh,
lands.
charge.
No slam, though.
Hey, I don't mean to be scared.
Almost an end cap though.
Oh, almost gets Ellis. That
Ooh.
was close to a ding.
That was a millisecond away from getting the in capped onto Ellis. They do get the pickup, spit coming through. Ellis will be able to avoid it, thankfully, but gets M2'd by the Boomer and does die. Unfortunate. How about Chuck and 100 just for the spawns to go just before the chopper?
I'm down.
Let's see how it works out, but oh, NF actually dies to the oh no, MK. Does the to the what do you call those
The helicopter
what is the
blades.
name?
The
Blades,
helicopter-
yes, helicopter blades.
Over here.
That's what it is. Takes the end cap from the helicopter blades from NF. And we are going live on the Yatakarasu side in Survivors. And for the Infected side, we have a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and Hunter for this first set. Boomer gets popped early, Charger gets killed pretty early, but does land the last second slam on the coach. Hunter going through, Smoker dying off, and a decent, almost 3% coming through, and a good shutdown by Yatakarasu.
And they 800 and some bonus is the magic number, by the way. For those.
Oh,
that
is
want.
it?
I think it's 890. I think that's the number of points they need to make the comeback because they did kill off question mark right before they made the save room.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I've learned a lesson today that that helicopter blade is still active even though it's not moving. Oh, they get a slam! Rochelle swimming in the spit if she gets jocked here, and she does! They can clear through the ground though. Yeah, they're on top of it. And the clear is pretty quick, but man, I'll tell you what, Wolfie, if this game was pretty new, and you saw someone jock through the floor, I guarantee you that 99% of the people would not shoot through the ground. That is just an old veteran thing that people have learned along the way.
Shoot the car.
Oh yeah, unfortunately that is the case. Not a lot of people realize that you can shoot through the floor in certain areas of the map to make sure you can get that clear off.
First 2 years playing, never thought about it, never did it.
Really now?
Until it was done to me once, and then I realized.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what a
Hunter gets nice
speed,
to
Wolfie. But you know, but the question was, Wolfie, though, does it matter that Hunter got skeeted? The fact that the charge spit lands is distraction enough? Because I think it is.
Oh, very much so. Hunter gave just enough distraction to make that charge spit land and do good amount of damage onto Rochelle, making her lose like 20, 30 HP, was it?
Yes, yeah, something around there. Nothing, Wolfie. Nothing finds a target except the smoker there and the boom, of course. But not much damage from question mark, and they're only about... They're less than 300 points away from locking in this win, so it's not like Yatagarasu is playing lights out. They're taking so much damage, in my opinion, and it's just... I think they might actually get
Yeah.
the W before the tank if this keeps up.
At this point, it might just seem to like the case, honestly. Unfortunately. Charge does get the punch up briefly. Jock landing briefly as well. Spitter not doing anything from it. Nick avoiding the spit just to go through. And they are down to a 1100 bonus, MK. And you said 800 was your win condition, no?
Yeah, high 800s, not low. Yeah, like 890, I think was the range. Maybe a little less.
Oh,
And
wow.
And they've already gotten the pill. I think they've even skipped a set of the pills, to be honest with you, because Snapnack didn't double up. So they left some, well, they didn't really leave points on the board, actually, there, Wolfie, but they left some temporary health for Snapnack. And that temporary health on a half green survivor is half damage. You only take half the damage, you know what I mean? So it's like a damage cushion. But
Yeah.
nice boomer. Charger
Oh!
almost gets the
Almost.
double charge off with a kill. It was very close. But look at this, they're almost there. They're less than 100 points there. I think question mark locked this up.
Yeah, at this point with the tank coming up as well, most likely they do have it checked out for this win.
Heads up.
But they are seeing another hit. Jockey gets cleared off. They do have a Hunter Spitter and a Boomer for this.
Reloading.
Hunter getting a little bit of chipped. Trying to look on the bounce. Does go for it, lands on the Rochelle. Boom going in, getting the procs on the one. Spit on the Rochelle, just a slight bit of damage, but not too much. And the last person spawned up as a charger as well. But the tank will be up on rails, was it right? If I remember correctly.
That's Xenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, Xenix.
I keep messing them up, question mark sites. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, Xenix is gonna clean it up here for the team. Does it actually? Never mind. The game is already over. It is GG already. They've dipped below 890 bonus, and Ellis just eats the dumpster. Oh, he punches it over the. That's so unfortunate, but he does have a ladder to get to the high ground, and he can actually go get it. He's gonna do bank shot in Wolfie. Let's see if he gets it. Oh, not quite.
Oh.
He has a better angle now, and he mispunches. Oh, he misses it again. Nope.
Oh,
But they can't rush him anyway, so it doesn't really matter here. There is no rush to the safe room because the tank's on the other side. So you can go forward, but where are you really gonna go?
yeah. Doesn't have really much positioning to go through alongside this tank.
Okay.
They still have a.
Look at this.
Charge it
Look at this.
barely misses.
Oh my goodness.
Almost getting a dumpster end cap coming through. But unfortunately misses on the Phoenix's side. Only down to 3.8k of his HP on the tank. Hunter spawned in. Jockey as well. Eating down to 3,000 of his health, making it 2.3.
I don't know what he was doing there.
Yeah, he was kind of running around there. Almost down to 2k of his health. SI is still waiting for the support. Tank down to 1200. Nice heat coming through. Pull comes through as well. Punch misses. Jockey lands. Tank dies off. Decent amount of damage coming from the jockey, but this will be the game.
Come on, man.
MK for question mark.
Reloading.
Yeah, they're gonna get the victory. It is going.
Knights of Columbus.
It was definitely under Eagles final. Well said.
Yeah. Oh, and the end cap comes through at the end.
And they get the victory, 3,885. And it won't add up their points, but they'll get an additional 300. So we'll say 3387. GG's.